What's up, guys? Just here back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a review for Smackdown and Rampage. I know it'd be a separate video and stuff, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys don't care what I do. Anyways, just gonna get to it then. Before the show started and stuff, they showed the show started, but they showed the wrestlers coming, going to the inside the arena, like they always do. Like they show them entering like the like in the early afternoon and stuff, and yeah, anyways, that's all that it was. But anyways, I'm gonna get to the first match with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus Pretty Daily. We shoot live inside the Morgan Sun Arena for the first time as the camera pans the jam-packed house in Kansasville, Connecticut. I hope I said that right. Where we hear the familiar sounds of Randy Orton's theme music. Out comes the Viper to kick things off next week's show. Graves is joined by Wade Barrett on commentary as Orton makes his way to the ring for our opening contest here on the second to last episode of WWE Smackdown heading into WrestleMania 40. He sounds inside the square circle to a big pop, and his music dies down. The theme for his tag team partner for this opener hits. Kevin Owens makes his way out, and the crowd goes bonkers as the prize fighter heads to the ring to join Orton for scheduled tag team action. The theme for their opponents hits, and out comes the Pretty Daily duo of Kit Wilson and Elton Prince. The bell's over for running this one, and Owens immediately takes it to Wilson as the two kick things off for their respective teams. He hits a big spot and goes for an early cover, but Wilson just barely kicks out and makes the tag. Fans chant "Randy, Randy" upon seeing the tag, and Owens obliges bringing in the Viper. Orton does a 10-punch spot on Prince in the corner as the fans count along with each shot that lands. On the floor, we see Wilson and Prince teaming Orton as slamming him on commentary desk as we shift gears and head to a mid-match commercial break as the action continues. When we return from the break, we see Pretty Deadly are still in control of the fence. Wilson has him in a sleeper hold. Orton suplexes his way out of it and makes the tag. Wilson does as well. The crowd explodes as Owens takes a hot tag and enters the ring like a madman, taking it to Prince with fast-paced, high impact offense. Owens stacks Prince and heads to the top rope. Wilson stops him, but Owens gets rid of him and leaps for a senton, but lands on Prince's head, raised knees due to a slight delay on the floor. Orton is about to put Wilson through the clear off commentary desk, but Prince makes a save. Meanwhile, Logan Paul hits the ring and KOs Owens, leading to Prince scoring the follow-up cover for the win. So the winners are Pretty Deadly. Man, I hate Logan Paul so fucking much, man. I can't stand him. Alright, after the match, Orton is upset about losing until he sees on the big screen the replay of Logan Paul KOing Owens. Owens tells Orton he's still under there, so Orton goes out and gets him. He goes to put him through the commentary desk, but Pretty Deadly attacks Orton from behind before he can. Back in the ring, Owens hits a stunner on one member of the Pretty Deadly, and then Orton hits an RKO on the other. Orton chases Paul to the back, but Paul gets in the car and peels off. We head to a commercial break. Oh, I swear, I can't stand Logan Paul, man. Sorry. um. All right. When we turn, there was a video thing. What happened in the afternoon and stuff. So when we return from the break, it was announced that Friday, April 5th, 2024, at 5 Eastern, 2/2 p.m. there will be a WrestleMania 40 live kickoff stream on Peacock and all WWE social platforms. That one from week from tomorrow and Sunday from 5 to 7 Eastern will be the countdown to WrestleMania 40. So it'll probably be 4 through 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock will be WrestleMania. The main show starts. So where I'm at, it will start at 6 o'clock, which will be early. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. The latter will be held at the Pepsi Plaza at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Featuring special hosts Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, CM Punk, Big E, Jackie Redmond, and Wade Barrett. From there, we head to a special video package with WWE Women's Champion Io Sky talking in a studio setting about her WrestleMania 48 title defense against former fellow Damage Control member Bayley. At the end of it, Bayley ambushes her and attacks her savagely, beating her down with lights and equipment. Yeah, there you go. Alright, when we return inside the arena, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis is in the ring. He talks about his goal of making SmackDown the best brand in the world. And it says his signing of the talents he's about to introduce at this time helps him quite a bit in making that a reality. With that said, he introduces Jade Cargill. The lights go down and off. Then, her theme hits. Some cool spotlights flash on the entrance way, and out comes the former long-time AEW TBS Women's Champion to make her first appearance since signing on the dotted line to join the Blue brand. Cargo stops on the way to the ring to sign an autograph for a low kid. She enters the ring and does a pose, and then her music dies down. She gets on the mic and says it's about time. She makes it clear that the SmackDown Women's Division is the best on the planet, but she's even better. Backstage, we see Caleb Braxton standing by with the Koakai who has Asuka and Carly Sane standing behind her. She is asked about Bayley's attack of Io Sky and assures Braxton that Bayley will get dealt with at WrestleMania 40. She also vows to be Bianca Belair later tonight. We head to another commercial break. Alright. When we return from the break, we see SmackDown General Manager Aldis backstage when he is stopped by Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. They babble about Larry nonsense and run off. Aldis continues to walk in, is approached by AJ Styles. He assures AJ Styles that LA Knight is not here tonight. Styles says, "You should have told him." Alright. Next match is 6-pack ladder match qualifier. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller versus the Street Profits. As we turn inside Mohegan Sun Arena, we see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller finishing up their ring entrance for our next match of the evening. We shoot backstage to Bobby Lashley giving the Street Profits duel on Montez Ford and Andrew Dawkins at a pre-match pep talk. Back inside the arena, the theme for the Street Profit hits, and out comes Ford and Dawkins. The bell sounds, and we're fresh on this one. Waller and Ford kick things off for their respective teams. Waller jumps into the early offensive lead. The Profits take over and hit a double team spot on the floor. On that note, we should get ahead to a mid-match commercial break as this high-stakes tag team tilt continues. When we return, as the Profits are close to wrapping this one up, they are distracted by the big screen in the background, which shows Bobby Lashley and a B-Fab layout in the back. Karrion Kross is shown taunting them. Meanwhile, from behind, we see the Theory pull off the pinfall to give his team the victory with the win. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are headed to WrestleMania 40. After the match, AOP hits the ring and beats down the Profits. Lashley tries running down, but AOP and Kross beat him down as well. The Final Testament stand tall to end the post-match scene. So winners and qualifying for a 6-pack challenge ladder match, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Alright, we have a segment coming up after that match. After the match, we switch gears, and Grace and Barrett shift focus to the Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar rivalry. We see an extended video package looking at their friendship turned bitter rivalry, which saw Escobar defeat Rey last week on SmackDown, thanks to Dominic Mysterio helping Santos back live. We see Legado del Fantasma make their way out and head to the ring. Graves and Barrett inform us that Santos Escobar will thank Dirty Dom Mysterio. When we return on that note, we head to another commercial break. When we return, a commercial airs promoting the the 2024 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, airing immediately after SmackDown. After WWE Friday Night Smackdown. Next Friday night, April 5th, 2024, in the ring, Santos gloats that it only took one call to someone who hates Rey as much as him to get the win over last week. With that said, the theme for Dom Dom hits Out comes the Judgment Day. Remember, Santos thanks Dom for the help. Last week tells him he was right about his father all along. Ray comes out with the LWO and reveals the newest member of the LWO. Strikingly, the two challenge Dom and Santos to a WrestleMania 40 match. They all brawl. We head to another commercial break. When we return from the break, we see Rhea Ripley upset with the Judgment Days backstage. She didn't know about Dom's plan to go out there a moment ago. He walks and apologizes. It then says he needs to go to the hospital. Ripley and Damian Priest exchange not so kind words to end the segment. They're teasing something right there. We all have a feeling about that. Six pack after that, it's another match. Six pack ladder match qualifier. Legado del Fantasma versus New Catch Public. Now we head back inside the arena where a beaten Legado del Fantasma from the previous segment is recovered and waiting on the arrival of their opponents for a second of the six pack challenge ladder match qualifying bouts for tonight's show. With that said, the theme for New Catch Republic hits and out comes the duo Tyra Bate and Pete Dunne. The bell sounds are fresh off running with this one. With Legado del Fantasma jumped into the early offensive lead. However, the big strong boy helps the New Catch Republic start to take over. After we see Bate leap off the shoulders of Dunne on the ropes in the corner for a big splash on Legado del Fantasma on the floor. At ringside, we shift gears and head to a mid-match commercial break as this high stakes tag team tilt continues. When we return, we see Bate and Dunne hit a double title driver and get the win to qualify. So winners are winners and qualifying for a six-pack challenge ladder match is New Catch Public. Thank goodness. We see an extended version of The Rock's bloody assault of Cody Rhodes from this week's WWE Raw. We then shoot to Paul Heyman in the locker room of the Bloodline. He reveals that The Rock did that pre-orders of the tribal chief Roman Reigns. Jey Uso says pre-orders of the tribal chief. Jey Uso isn't making it to WrestleMania. Solo Sikoa says pre-orders of the tribal chief. He's taking him out next week. Alright, back inside the arena, AJ Styles theme hits. But we have a segment here with AJ Styles. Back inside inside the arena, AJ Styles theme hits, and the Phenomenal One makes his way out and heads to the ring. As he sells inside the square circle, we shift gears and head to a quick commercial break. As we step back from the break, Graves and Barrett promote events scheduled for WWE World during WrestleMania 40 next week in Philadelphia. We then return inside the Morgan Sun Arena. We see Styles in the ring with the microphone in his hand. Styles says it's been a little over a week since LA Knight came to his house and attacked him in front of his yard. The Phenomenal One vows to expose Knight for overachieving under-talented piece of trash that he is. The fans loudly boo. He gets paranoid, talking about how Nick Aldis said he asked Knight not to be here tonight, but says he knows he's here somewhere. He goes and knocks the camera out of the cameraman's hands to see if it's Knight. It's not. Security smells a masked person hopping the rails. Styles checks to see if it's him, but it's not. Another Stone Cold Steve Austin ripoff. We see the megastar revealed as someone wearing a wig and a hat as a disguise, standing in the background behind the paranoid Styles at ringside. Styles sees on the big screen that it's Knight. Knight beats him up and gets on the mic to call him a big piece of trash. Damn. Alright. Main event time coming up is Bianca Belair versus Dakota Kai. Alright, main event time. After a completely random Tiffany Stratton vignette, we head back inside the Morgan Sun Arena. We hear familiar sounds of the entrance theme of Bianca Belair. Out comes the EST of WWE for our final match of the evening. As she heads to the ring, we shift gears and head to a pre-match commercial break. When we return, announced for next week's show, next week's WrestleMania Go Home Smackdown is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal and the KO show with Kevin Owens and special guest Randy Orton. Our match is scheduled for the final Smackdown lead up to WrestleMania 40 as Solo Sikoa versus main event Jey Uso, New Catch Republic versus Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, as well as Zelina Vega versus Elektra Lopez. Back inside the arena, Dakota Kai's theme hits, and out she comes for our final match of the evening. Um, the bell sounds, and for John Room this one, after Belair gets off to a big, strong start, we see her hit a big high spot on the floor at ringside for a big pop after that. We should gears to head to a mid-match commercial break. As this match continues, when we return, we see Belair firing up offense after Kai took over during the commercials. However, Kai slows her down. It takes back over after using Belair's long ponytail against her. Belair fights back and hits a big moonsault for a close 2 count. Belair hits a KOD for the win. Kairi Sane and Asuka hit the ring, and Bianca Belair, attack Belair after Naomi comes out to make the save. They end up beating her down as well. Eventually, Jade Cargill's theme hits, and out she comes to a huge pop. She enters the ring and by herself beats down all the Damage Control girls. Belair and Naomi recover, and they all stand tall. That's how this week's show goes out there. So the winner is Bianca Belair. So yeah, it was a good match. Good show. Kind of good and all stuff. So the funny part was, LA Knight dressing as a, kind of like a security or whatever, but like Stone Cold Steve Austin was, all that stuff. But it was funny. That was funny part. But anyways, that was it for this video. And next coming up is AEW Rampage. So yeah. Oh, by the way, before I made this video, I already watched the Iron Claw movie on Blu-ray, and man, it's super sad, man. I loved it. It was good, but man, it's sad. Man, it was good. I loved it. From beginning to end and stuff, but it was good. I loved it. Very sad. It sucks what happened back then and stuff. So anyways, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, like, subscribe, hit that bell button or whatever, blah blah. I don't care what you do. Anyways, that was it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Laters.